Welcome back, grade 2. How are you? In this lesson, you have learned that animals can live in different habitats. And now you will explore hot and cold desert habitats through this simulation. But before that, let's make a prediction. How are animals in hot and cold deserts alike and different? What do you think, grade 2? Think about it and write your answer in this space. If you finish, let's start it. This is the simulation. Let's start with the hot desert at the daytime. As you see, there are many animals in a hot desert. But there are many animals are sleeping now throughout the day, except the owl. Let's see this owl. This owl is a small bird. It lives in holes in cacti. Amazing! It takes the cacti as a shelter. It looks for food during the day, especially in the evening. Amazing! Let's see something else. Like, what about this animal? This fox is sleeping. Try again at night. Yeah. So, all these animals are sleeping throughout the day. Now, let's try at the night. Here it is. Yeah, now the owl is sleeping and these animals are not. Let's see the fox again. This fox comes out of its den to hunt only at night. The den protects it from the hot desert sun. Amazing! What about the snake? This snake comes out of its home under the ground only at night. Maybe for the same reason? Yes, it escapes the heat of the desert sun. What about this one? This scorpion leaves its hiding spots under rocks and in holes only at night. By living in the shade, it stays away from the hot desert sun. Amazing! What about this one? This kangaroo rat leaves its home under the ground only at night also. Staying under the ground protects it from the heat of the desert. Amazing! This is the hot desert. What about the cold desert? Are you excited? What the type of animals can live in cold desert? Let's see. This is the cold desert in the summer. Let's see this one. This caribou, also called reindeer, lives in the cold desert only in summer. It eats grasses and plants. It cannot live in the cold desert in winter. What about this bee? This bumblebee flies from flower to flower in summer. Amazing! It feeds on pollen and nectar. So it's very important for this cold desert and for these flowers. What about this one? This fox lives in a den all through the year. In summer, its fur changes to brown to match the color of the ground. This makes it easier to hide and catch prey. Amazing! What about this bird? This bird's feathers turn brown in summer also to match the color of the ground. Amazing! This makes it difficult for other animals to see and hunt it. Interesting! What about this animal? This lemming can live in the cold desert all year round. Good! In summer, it lives in a burrow under the ground, near the grass that it likes to eat. Interesting! Now let's see what will happen in winter. Okay, now this fox is white and this bird is white also. Let's see. This fox lives in a den all through the year. In winter, its fur changes to white to match the color of the snow. This makes it easier to hide and catch prey. Oh, this bee is sleeping in winter. This bumblebee sleeps in winter. Okay, let's see what's this. We can see antlers, but we cannot see any caribou. These antlers have been shed by the caribou who has gone south in search of food. Okay, amazing. Now it's time to record your observations. Now you know more about animals in a hot desert and animals in a cold desert. So record your data in this table grade 2. And then when you finish, try to answer these two questions. Question number 3, what was similar about the animals that lived in cold and hot desert? What were some differences you found? What do you think, grade 2? What do you think? And let's see question number 4. What helps a lemming live in a cold desert? Yes, a lemming can burrow underground during the winter and survive the cold. Great job, grade 2. Now let's summarize it, grade 2. You have learned about different habitats, and you have learned what type of animals that can live in different habitats. Now, what do you think, grade 2? What does a land habitat provide for the plants and animals that live there? What do you think? Yes, all habitats provide what plants and animals need to survive. They need food, water, and shelter. Interesting. Now, can you tell me, grade 2, about how animals can survive in different land habitats? Yes, animals eat nuts and berries in the forest and find shelters in trees. Animals in a hot desert take burrows to stay cool. What about animals in a cold desert and animals in grassland and woodland? Think about them and summarize it in this space, grade 2. Now let's back to page number 73 to see if your thinking has changed or not. These 3 friends, Mila, Violet, and Sadie, are wondering about the kind of animals in the forest and grasslands. Mila thinks that forests and grasslands have the same kinds of animals. Forests and grassland, okay. Violet thinks that forests and grasslands have some of the same kinds of animals. Sadie thinks that forests and grasslands have different kinds of animals. What about you, grade 2? What do you think now? Which friend has the best idea? Yes, Violet has the best idea. Because forests and grasslands have some of the same animals since they both have trees. But other things are different. Now let's solve the questions. Go to page number 89, three-dimensional thinking. Question number 1. Which sentence best explains why a rainforest is a good habitat for birds? What do you think, grade 2? Let's see. A. The rainforest has tree tops with fruit. B. The rainforest has a lot of tall grass. C. The rainforest has rain nearly every day. D. The rainforest has plants that grow close to the ground. What do you think, grade 2? Which sentence best explains why a rainforest is a good habitat for birds, not other animals, for birds? Did you say A? Yes, of course. The birds can eat fruit on the tops of the trees. Interesting. Now, let's see question number 2. Read the question below. Which land habitat has the greatest number of different kinds of animals? What do you think, grade 2? The steps to answer the question are out of order. Okay. Drag 1, 2, 3, or 4 in front of each step to show the order that makes the most sense. Let's see the first one. Write notes about the information you read. We have to read before that, right? So it's not the first one. Think of keywords to use to search the topic. But before that, what's the topic? Let's see the third one. Understand the question. Yes, of course, we have to read and understand the question. So it's look like this, the first one. Go online to research the topic. Think about it, grade 2, and when you finish, you can check your answers here. The first step is to understand the question. Of course, read and understand the question. The second one, we have to think of keywords to use to search the topic. And then we have to go online to research the topic. And the last one is to write notes about the information you read. So try to answer this question in grade 2 by yourself. Follow these steps to answer this question. It's the end of grade 2. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.